Hi, today is November 2nd, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1756 for the year, Preemption. Yesterday morning took a while to find a puddle on which to base a poem called The Puddle. The poem called The Puddle was preempted by 5 poems yesterday, and this one, and the next one today. Sometimes ideas preempt other ideas. Sometimes poems preempt other poems. Sometimes life preempts everything. Sometimes the broadcast is preempted for a speech, although that has been happening less and less often lately. Sometimes local law is preempted by state law or federal law. Preemption happens all the time, so one should try to stay balanced when it happens. Poem number 1757, Puddle of Love. Yesterday morning, a sad little puddle in the shape of a heart seemed to want to be noticed as I moseyed by, and in fact I noticed it as I walked by. I love you, the puddle said to me. I love you. I love you too, I said to the puddle. I love you, puddle. And as I said it, I was suddenly flooded with love, as if I were filled with the water from the puddle, and as if, instead of being dirty from being on the sidewalk, the water from the puddle was cleansing and loving and pure. I repeated the words, I love you, puddle, and I walked on, and I thanked the rain that fell from above and created this beautiful puddle of love. Poem number 1758, The Puddle. The puddle wanted to reflect and to be stomped on hard or run over so that it could make a splash. The puddle wanted to evaporate and dissipate and re-enter the atmosphere and reaccumulate in the clouds and become rain and then a puddle again. While many grew tired of the seemingly endless cycle, the puddle loved the seemingly endless cycle. The puddle never wanted the seemingly endless cycle to end. The puddle loved being a puddle, and then not being a puddle, and then being a puddle again. Of course, whenever it became a puddle again, it wasn't the same puddle. But no matter how different a puddle it was, something remained. In the cycle, from puddle to puddle, something always remains. Poem number 1759, Patience. Patience runs thin. Patience tries to play a waiting game, but it keeps running. And as it runs, it gets thinner and thinner. Patience is pulling itself apart, strand by strand, with its running. And the fibers of patience are becoming but bare threads. There is less and less holding patience together, but it keeps running, and it keeps running thin. Perhaps patience should slow down and stop running, and maybe be a little more patient. They say time takes time. Maybe patience takes patience too. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1760, Move. The body wanted to move today. The body brought back the memory of Billy Blanks and Ty Bo. That shit is old. That shit is so old. The eyes used to watch it on videotape. The body did some punching and some arm circles, or whatever the fuck they were called. Then the body did some combination kicking and punching. The form was not good. It had been a long time since the body had done any of this, but once the body came to rest, it felt as though it had done something. It had done what it wanted to do, move, and it felt energized and optimistic and ready to go. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. Thank you.